It's not like in the movies or like in Philadelphia, the movie. Times change.
I'm a Colombian transgender woman doing a PhD in molecular biomedicine.
I can see gaps where women don't want to put their face forward or don't want to speak up, and I'm happy to do both for them.
Every day we fight to protect the rights of women. It's not only work, it's my life.
I'm the first post-op transgender woman in Ireland. I didn't know that at the time.
I guess I felt some kind of responsibility to actually be a voice for women that couldn't or wouldn't.
People tell me I'm a good mother, but I don't know that my children will say that.
It doesn't really matter anymore what people think and what people say to me. I will try and educate them, but some people don't want to be educated, and that's okay. I don't care.
I got tattoos that have got tigress paws, because a tigress, whenever it wants something, it gets it.
My mum was HIV positive, and she gave me HIV through breastfeeding. She was ill for like 2 years before she actually died. Last year, I was given one of her diaries that she did with like really beautiful illustrations. So seeing her artwork allows me to think about how I can use art to think about HIV, to think about myself.
I wrote the book. It has all about me, that I'm a madam in a brothel in Amsterdam, that I've been a heroin addict. But there's not one word that says I'm HIV. And I didn't want people to know I was broke. I didn't want people to know I was struggling. I wanted people to think I was strong when I wasn't strong. Many times I literally wanted to die because I just thought, what am I living for?
I was put in prison for a silly, petty, drug-related crime, and I was given my diagnosis there, which was horrific. I was quite accepting I would die, but I just thought, I don't want to die a victim, a drug user, or a prisoner. I was angry that it wasn't being treated as another illness after I'd got clean from drugs. I was instrumental and part of setting up the first national and international networks for women living with HIV.
I've worked at a place before, and there became a leak. My colleagues didn't want to eat with me at the table anymore and didn't want to go to the bathroom where I went anymore. So I've changed jobs, and my new bosses and everyone around me knows. The moment I started to be open, that the world fell off my shoulders.
When I received my diagnosis, my first question was like, will I ever have any other children? When I saw these women who were living with HIV and getting on with their life, and they supported me, I was motivated, I was inspired to do exactly the same. One said she was a mother. It was like giving me back life.
I was diagnosed when I was pregnant. I came to AIDS center and told them I would like to create a support group. And when I known about HIV negative status of my daughter, it pushed me to do the next steps. And in 1 year, I left my previous work and started to be head of the NGO.
Transgender women can be as beautiful and as fabulous and as powerful as they allow themselves to be. We already went through hell to become the women that we are, right? This HIV should not be anything that we cannot handle. We can handle this, and we can handle much more.
People still need to hear more the positive side of HIV, because I can live long, actually. I can have children. I can see my children's children. Once I get the new information about treatment, about the language that we use these days, I don't just sit with it. I actually do Facebook programs and speak in my own language for people to know how HIV has changed. The amount of people like, you've saved me, you know, I can actually go on and be myself.
HIV doesn't actually affect me. I get the best healthcare, I get regular checks. As long as I take my medication as prescribed, it's not affecting me. It is everyday normal stuff that affects me. Bills, kids, my hair, my nails.
My work today is my dream. The main goal is zero transmission from mother to child, because it's possible, not only in Ukraine, but in the whole world.
Once a woman, realises she's not alone and can talk to other people, that's empowerment within itself. That's as true today as it was 30-odd years ago.
There's nothing that you can't do, and there's nothing that can stop you from doing what you want to do. If you sit there and wait for other people to do it for you, it may never happen. Start shouting, make your voice heard and be visible.
I decided that I wanted to speak more about it. I wanted to help other people that were probably caught, like I was, for 29 years, living in that hell of not talking about it. And for it to become like almost like my career now, it's remarkable.
If you have cancer or anything else related, everybody has a sort of compassion about it. But if you have HIV, people think that it's your own fault.
You don't stigmatize against mercy because you don't know what's inside me until I tell you what is inside of me. So love me the way you love me when you see me before I tell you that I've got HIV.
When you're diagnosed with HIV, you're not going to die today. I'm a living testimony here. I have been positive for over 25 years. I am taking my medication and I am undetectable.
I will do everything in my power until every person is fully informed, both to the infection, but also to transgender people.
I don't even think of HIV as a descriptive word. When I go to the doctors, then I think about it. When I take my meds, maybe I think about it. Maybe I don't.
It's important now to spread the word that something you have doesn't define who you are.
Everything else about me, yeah, that defines me, but my HIV does not.
Literally, HIV is just a part of me, and I'm a warrior, and I don't really need anybody's pity.
I identify with so many other things, and I am so much more than my HIV. It's about art and about living and having fun and bringing joy into the world. That's who I am, not HIV.